Ooh, there's a light.
What's up, guys? Leg day today, Wednesday. Got in here, tried to get in here a little early, but things didn't quite work out that way. Anyway, we started out with some squats, then we went into a heavy sled drag with some kettlebell swings. I threw in some sandbag squats, and then we're doing like a drop set on the sled drag, so doing a light sled drag and then some kettlebell farmer's carries. It's a pretty good leg day. My legs are feeling it. Kind of in a rush, gotta hit a class here pretty soon, so I'm gonna have to go get cleaned up here pretty soon. Guys, you never know the whole story. Even if you think you do, you never know the whole story. So be careful how you talk. I'll leave it at that. I love you guys. I believe in you guys. Get to work. Keep going. It's Wednesday. Let's go. All right, I'm out here getting some sun in this beautiful weather. A little bit of sun anyway, it's coming out. About ready to do some reading. But before I start, one thing I learned when I was super young, and something I still do constantly, is try to apply anything and everything to any and every situation in your life. Like, if you're having trouble paying your bills, try to pull out anything you can that'll help you in that, in your journey of trying to fix that situation. Whether that be a book, it can be a book on anything. A book on anything. Try to pull from that book anything you can to help any situation. Any movie you watch or music you listen to, try to pull out and look for things that will help you through any situation in your life, whether that's money, relationships, day-to-day activities. Even if it's a freaking romance movie, there's something in that you can take from it and you can use to help you in life. Yes, sometimes you do need to dial it in and focus on specific information and specific experiences from other people that will help you along the path. That will always help you. But when you don't have that, and when you're listening to music or listening to other people talk throughout your day, any little thing that you can pull out to help you is good. And you should be looking for those things throughout your day. Looking for things to help you in any situation. So take anything and everything from anything and everything to help you with anything and everything. I love you guys. I'm gonna read. Okay, I wanted to clarify something real quick about what I just talked about. When I say use anything and everything to help you through a situation, that doesn't mean like take whatever you want to get the answer you want. That's not what I mean. Oftentimes you'll find answers that you know are the right answer, the answers that you don't want, the things that you know you should be doing when you apply the right things. And the other thing is you should always be listening to something specifically to help your situation, or reading something specifically to help you through life. But when you're not using that specific thing, you should be pulling from other things as well. And if you can't pull anything from what you're consuming, if you can't pull any good out of the movie or the song or the podcast or the book, if you can't pull anything good out of it, then you shouldn't be using it. If you can't pull anything good out of the conversation, you shouldn't be in the conversation. So hopefully that helps you guys out. Like I said, it's something I learned when I was really young. My dad used to read to us all the time, and I learned when I was very young to be observant and to gather all the information possible out of everything around me. So practice that today. Yeah. I'll talk to you guys later. I also know if you guys practice that today, you will find new opportunities. You will learn new things about yourself and about the things around you. So that's why I say to practice it. Just observe new things today and try to pull from things that you may not typically pull from, if that makes sense. And notice the new opportunities and the new things you learn at the end of the day.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Doing the camera again, Andy. Hey, I got three.
Alright, I'm gonna run for my workout today. We'll see how far I go. Okay? Beautiful morning for a run. Hope you guys are doing something amazing today. Pushing yourself. Let's get it. Alright, 3 miles. I made myself take it a little slower this time. So I think I was hitting like 11-minute miles, which is actually surprisingly the slowest I've ever been. And it's because usually when I set out to run, I'm kind of like panicking because I'm running. And so I'm like running too fast, like too fast for my breath. So this time I purposed to be like, okay, chill, okay? Because I was going for time. And then instead of distance, I mean. So cool beans, hit 3 miles. And I'm gonna walk it off for the next 10 to 15 minutes. That way I reach my 45-minute workout goal. Anyway, that was cool. Push yourself today, folks.
What up, guys? Excuse me. Just got done with a run. Went 10 miles. I did a 1 mile warm up, and then I did half-mile sprints, and then a 1 mile cool down at the end. 10 full miles. Tired, but I feel good. I kind of want to get in there and do some wall balls, but I'm kind of out of time. So that'll have to wait for another day. Running's a crazy thing. Yes, it works your legs. Yes, it works your lungs, all that sort of stuff. But I think more than anything, it's a mental workout. And the whole time you're running, it just opens up your mind to new things, or things you can improve on. At least it does for me. And I'm a creative guy. I like to build things, make things, fix things. But all those things have a process. And the hardest part of the process for me is waiting. Like waiting for the paint to dry, right? And I've talked about this a lot. But you can't just sit there and let the paint dry. You can't just sit there, period. You got to do something with your life, right? You got to make this day work for you, all right? God gave you this day, today. What are you going to do with it? You're just going to sit there and let it pass by? Or are you going to actually put your brain to work on something, to create something? I'm constantly telling my kids, get up and do something. Get a coloring book, color, draw, create something with your hands. Put your mind to work. If your mind's not working, you're going to get yourself in trouble. Okay? That's what gets you addicted to stuff. That's what gets you doing things you shouldn't, drinking things you shouldn't, eating things you shouldn't. It's because your mind ain't working. You got to put your mind to work. Okay? I love you guys. Let's have an amazing Thursday. You got this. I'm back. Getting some sunlight in. I mentioned waiting, the waiting part of the process. And I think it's important. What we do in that time of waiting makes the biggest difference in the end. And I think that's worth noting. So, while you're waiting, you can do things. You can do other parts of the project or process. You can work on other parts of improvement. And you can also reflect on what you've done and reflect on what you can improve, what you can do better. In any moment, we need to be adding value to our life. And if we're not adding value to our life, then we're not really living. So, just some more thoughts. I like to share them with you guys just in case it helps you out. So, like I said before, let's have an amazing Thursday. You guys rock. So let's rock and roll.